guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm Megan Yvonne if you're new. If you are a new subscriber, welcome to the family. If you are a returning subscriber, welcome back. So today's video is going to be all about this makeup look right here. I thought this would be fun and flirty. Summertime is coming up. I also thought this would be cute if you are going out with your girls or if you are a bride, because June is just like, it screams wedding, and I am a June bride, so yes, of course, that I'm thinking all things wedding. My anniversary is actually coming up, and this look was partially inspired by that. I wore something similar on my anniversary last year, and yeah, so I figured I would film this and share this with you guys. So let's get into the video. So because you guys have seen me do my base so many times, I decided to just skip past that part, and we're going to start with me just blending out my concealer for a bit. I did use this Real Techniques brush, and if you've been watching my channel, I really enjoy this brush. It's the reason why it's a TikTok favorite. It's a really good brush. So that's what I'm using right now, just to blend out my concealer. And then that remainder of the concealer, I'm just swiping a little bit of it on my eyelids and blending out any leftover concealer around my eyebrows. And now I'm using the One Size translucent powder to set my under eye. If you haven't watched already, I do have a video talking about these products and their setting spray. Absolutely adore it, and I will link that up in the cards for you. I'm going to go in with a soft muted tone like flesh color. My brushes are a little damp, so I'm just checking that, but I'm just going to kind of pop that in the crease. And I did, the only prime I did with my eyes was I took a little bit of what was left on my concealer brush and went over top of my eyelids just to give me an even base, so that it was in preparation for shadow, but I didn't add any like additional concealer on the brush. But I'm just going in and I'm popping that on the crease, and I'm bringing it a little further up because we're going to leave this space kind of empty, because that's where I'm going to be adding in like for my contour and all of that. But I'm just popping that in the crease right now, and as you can see, it's like a soft flush of color without it being too over the top. And this is actually a, what is it called? It's called Comfort Zone, and this is in the Jaclyn Hill and Morphe palette, her second edition, and it's really pretty. And this is coming up pink on me. This is called Thick Skin, and I'm just gonna pop that below where I had that crease color, so in like my actual true crease. That other one was more so like a transitional color. And you also want to take some time to just open your eyes ever so often, because if you do your eyeshadow like this the whole time, right, and then when you actually open your eyes, because this is what whoever looks at your makeup is going to see, you're like, I don't see what I want to see, or the color doesn't look the way I want it to look. So that's why it's important to open your eyes ever so often, and even when you're doing client makeup, have them open their eyes so you can really see how it looks when they have their eyes open, because no one's walking around like this. So I'm just going to take the brush that I had originally with no more product and kind of just blend that out some. So you see the color, but it's blended. Like you see it, it's there, and then you don't. When I first started like playing around with makeup and trying makeup, and I just felt like, oh, if I blend it too much, it's going to blend away and then you won't see it. So I didn't want to blend it too much. But, you know, as I've grown and you see, you know, you obviously see that's not the case. That's not the case. So I'm gonna go in with that fluffy brush that I was using and just pop a little bit of that. This is a more deeper tone. This is like an orangish color. This flat concealer brush and just kind of tap that on. And again, we want to open our eyes and look to see how it looks with our eyes actually open and not just, you know, looking down. So right here, I decided that I did want to add a bit of a shimmer to the look, and I added in this pretty orange shimmer. First, I was just gonna do kind of like in the inner tear duct, in the inner corner of my eye, but then I decided like, let's go big or let's go home. So I decided to just bring that color up a little higher, and I'm glad I did. I really like how the color was giving sort of like somewhat of a sunset vibe, and it just really added the oomph that the look needed. I really enjoyed it. So right here, I'm just going over and just kind of like making sure that I like the way it's looking on my eyes when I have them open versus when I'm just, you know, applying the color looking in a downward direction. So yeah, I'm adding in that color and I'm just going back and forth, just perfecting and making sure that I have the color payoff that I want. Now I'm just gonna blend that out because I don't want any harsh lines and I want them all to kind of like fuse together. So I'm using that same brush that I originally used when I first started applying my base color, just to blend that out. And then I decided to add a little pop of a deeper orange on the outer corner of the eye, and that's what you see me doing here, and then blending it out as well. And this is going to serve as a guide before I apply my eyeliner. Now I'm using that same that same brush from Real Techniques to remove that translucent powder, and I'm just taking some time to really buff it in but also dust it away, but not doing it too harshly as to not disturb the product that is underneath. So I'm just going ahead and really taking my time to just blend it out, buff it out, and swipe that powder away. Then sometimes when you're working with just different powders and stuff, you may have to go over your brows again. So that's what I'm doing right here, just to make sure that they still have the shape that I want them to have, and that with me, you know, just doing the other powders that I didn't, you know, dust any of them away. So I'm just going in as well as filling in the front of my brows. And yeah, that's it for the look. I did add my lip bead off camera, but that's it. This is the finished look. I did add lashes as well. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. If you haven't already, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Also, go ahead and comment down below what your summer plans are. If you are a June bride, let me know. I would love to chat with you as well. Also, while you're here, please don't feel shy and check out some of my other videos. Over here, I share beauty, lifestyle, and inspirational content, so check that out. Also, if you haven't, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. I know you want to. Just hit subscribe, hit the notification bell. Make sure you're hitting all notifications, because my new videos go up on Tuesdays and Fridays at 12 p.m. Eastern time. But if you feel like I'm not going to remember that, just go ahead and hit the notification bell, hit subscribe, so you can be a part of the family. I would love to have you. I would love to just chat with you and grow the community. We are almost at 150 subscribers. So yeah, let's make that happen. So thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Mwah! Bye.